Happy Wednesday, people. What's everyone saying? What you've been up to? Thanks for tuning in. You know what it is. Every single Wednesday at 9 p.m. I'll be going live with a different guest every single week on my Truly Talented Insta Live talk show. So thanks for tuning in. Today I'm extra excited for this episode because for those that don't know, boxing is my favourite sport. I don't know about you guys. What's your favourite sport? I don't know. Tell me. But for me, boxing is my favourite sport. I've just always been a fan. I've just loved watching it. I find it like thrilling and exciting. I'm on like the edge of my seat. So yeah, I'm so happy to be interviewing Chris Kongo, or Too Slick Chris, whatever you prefer to call him, whatever you know him as. And I'll be getting him in, asking him a few questions, and you lot can ask him questions as well. So just drop some questions in the box there. See the little question box there, and he'll be happy to answer it for us. Hello, how are you?
I'm good, Stu. You alright?
Yeah, not bad, not bad. Happy Wednesday and all that. How's quarantine life?
It's alright, man. It's going well.
Surviving, yeah?
I can't complain.
Yeah, exactly. You're alright. You're going to keep fit though anyway, right? So,
of course.
Yeah,
got to.
Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much. Honestly,
no problem, man.
It's thrilling to watch you. It's thrilling to watch your work, you know, like honestly. For those that don't know though, I love boxing. Like people that don't know me, boxing is my favorite sport, honestly. Like, so I'm so grateful for you to be here tonight. And obviously I'm going to ask you a few questions, and then obviously the people that are on the live as well, they'll give you a few questions as well, chuck in a few questions in the question box for you. But to kickstart it off, for those that don't know about you, could you please let us know what it is you do, where you're from, and obviously how you got started and all that stuff?
Obviously, it's Chris Kongo, Chris T. Slick Kongo, professional boxer. Currently 11-0 in the rankings. I'm in the welterweight division.
Yeah.
I'm from South East London, Birmingham. Of course, come on. But in terms of boxing, I started getting into it obviously because my two brothers were always in the gym at the time. Yeah, I just started following along, and then ever since from there, just built my way up from an amateur to being a top amateur to now being a pro, you know. So
yeah, you're doing well, man. Wow, it is really thrilling to watch you. Like, so it runs in the family basically.
Yeah, something like that. My two brothers, they don't box no more.
Oh, right. Okay. Ain't that weird? Ain't that weird that they got you into it and then you're the ones still carrying it on? Okay, you're carrying it on for them, so it's all good.
Yeah. Of course.
Oh, bless you. Now, I can imagine it's obviously really physically taxing to do boxing or to do any sport, obviously. But what about mentally? Like, how do you mentally prepare yourself for each fight? Like,
I think a mental thing is something that you've always just got to have from when you was young or from start. I think for me, it was something that I loved, that I actually enjoyed. So the mental thing was more, the more nervous I am, the better I perform. The more wary I am in my mind, the better I'm going to perform. So I like the pressure that come with it, you know. I didn't mind it. So mentally, it's good for me, man. I love pressure. I love to, you know.
Good. Damn. So actually, you probably work better in that environment, really. That's what you're saying. Yeah. That's taking you to the best of your abilities, basically, then anyway, right?
Of course.
Oh,
I kind of refer a bit to like 50 Cent, where in his that I'm listening to now, he sort of says that he didn't really like football or whatever, because there's 11 people and then you hear pointing fingers, say, oh, why did you do this? Why did you do that?
Yeah.
You like to have control of the situation. So as a fighter, I like to have control of the situation. So if I'm going to put £1 million down, I'm going to put it down on myself to make sure that,
I like that.
I know I'm going to go hard. So this £1 million I'm putting down on myself, I know it will come back 3 times more. So.
No, I can tell you're very passionate about it, and that's beautiful. You know, anyone should be passionate about what they're doing. If you enjoy it, I mean, that's just a bonus. You know? Sometimes people enjoy things like, you know, people love singing, but they can't sing. You know what I mean? So it's good that obviously you found that from a young age, and you actually managed to obviously master your craft already. You know, only still
not yet. We're still working.
Still getting there. But yeah. So Chris, what do you prefer to be called? Do you call you Chris? Too Slick Chris? I like that though. What do you?
Chris is good.
Chris Kongo. Okay, cool. So what about on a fight night? Like, as I say, I find it so exciting to watch, like so thrilling. Like for me, anyway, I'm like on the edge of my seat when I watch a boxing match. What about what's going through your mind when you come out of those doors and you're about to like enter you see the crowd, like you're about to enter the crowd. What thoughts are going through your mind at that time?
Run.
Run. Did you say run?
Run.
Run.
I can be getting my raps done and I'm thinking, bro, why am I actually doing this? Is this mad? But I've heard that from a lot of fighters. They go through it. We all go through it as one. So we all have that fear factor in us, but there's a sense in me where I'm fearless.
Yeah.
So I can have that, and then within a second it will go, and I'll switch it.
Really? Wow.
Switch the light on, and it's just I'm fearless. This is my time now.
Yeah, I can't imagine that adrenaline like that.
This guy, he ain't beating me. Hell no. You know what I mean? One of them.
Oh, I like that, man. I like that. Do you know what? I like you seem like you're ready to get it. You're like, this is what you're meant to do. You know, I get that kind of vibe.
100%.
Definitely, yeah. But no, as you said, obviously you still have goals. Obviously, you still got places and things that you probably still want to do. Obviously, as you said, you know, you still got a way to go in your mind, even though you're doing great at the moment. So what are your goals over the next couple of years in boxing? What would you say you'd like to achieve in the next couple of years?
British title, probably even European, and be on the world level. So
yeah, come on.
We're
London boy doing it.
We're trying to go all the way, man.
All the way. Why not? What about so have you ever had any times where you're like, you know, you've really had a setback or you've had some moments of defeat, like, and you just think, you know, do those moments of defeat, do they usually push you to work harder, or do they get you down for a minute and then you're sort of back up, or how do you cope with moments of defeat?
I mean, I've never lost in pro, so
that's the thing. I 11-0. Yeah.
Losing ain't on my mind.
It ain't even. You're not even thinking about it. Like, is there
right now? I don't know what that is.
Yeah. Has there never been a time where you're like, oh, I feel like this, you know, this might not be going the way I want it to go, like in a match? And you feel
in the ring or
close? Yeah, in the ring, where you're close to, like, you think this might not go the way, you know, your way.
I mean, there's always like ways to adapt, innit? So I'm a fighter. I adapt to whatever's in front of me.
You just, I love that, man. You sound like you're just a natural way. You're just, you know. I love that. I heard this rumor. Now, this is one of my favorite boxers. I don't know about yours. Mike Tyson and Evander Holyfield are supposed to be getting together for a fight. I don't know if it's just a rumor or what. But what's your thoughts about that?
I don't think that's gonna happen.
You don't think? What if it did happen? What do you think? Do you think that's a bit crazy or what?
Boy, what can I say? I think they're too old. You know what I mean?
You're not too old.
I think they should just pack it in, man. Leave it to us youngsters.
Yeah, you're like, no, you had your time now, yeah?
Yeah,
they've done their, yeah, okay.
I want to be a prime Mike Tyson. No.
Yeah. But who do you think would win, though, if they did?
Me personally, because I'm a boxer, in terms of boxing and fighting, two types of styles. There's boxing fighters. For me, I'll go for Evander Holyfield to do.
Really? Okay. All right. My favorite was in Mike. Do you know what I mean? So one of my favorite boxers, but but you know more than me, obviously. Yeah. Oh, Riavani, who is your favorite heavyweight boxer?
Because I've got a few, I'll mention who I've been watching as of present.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, go for it.
Favorites. So right now, I've been watching a lot of Larry Holmes.
Okay.
His jab is just, he probably has one of the best jabs at this present. Like back in them days, he had one of the best jabs.
Oh, Riavani said both. Yeah, both. Like old school and new school.
Okay. New school now, I'll have to go with, obviously, my manager, Dillian White.
Oh.
Right now, he sort of got himself to a position where no one can deny him now. He needs a chance. So he needs to get his way in, you know what I mean? Because he's built his way up. He's beat everyone who they've asked to put in front of him.
Yeah.
And to be honest, he's done a lot, like a lot of the guys he's fought, even though they're like, people say they're leftovers from Joshua, but they're not leftovers because they're still active in the game.
Yeah.
They're still fresh. So for me, he's done a better job in beating them guys than Joshua has. That's my only thing.
Wow. Okay. Cool. I like that. What about, so yeah, obviously you always get critics, you always get those things. How have you dealt with critics or people doubting you?
I love that.
You're like me. That's
Bring
my
all the
personality.
hate.
I'm like,
Yeah, of course. I love that. Bring all
push
the
me
hate.
harder. That's it. I love that. And I think that's how everyone should think. It's not always easy, and I know not everyone is built the same way. Like they don't always. Not everyone is, able to do that. But try to get there, because when you get there, like it's good. You're just like, yeah, you're pushing me harder. It's cool.
Yeah.
So I love who's better, Muhammad Ali or Mike Tyson? Oh, I like that.
For me, you know how I stay. The boxers always win. So it's got to be Muhammad Ali. Because
I love Muhammad. They're both my favorites. So I love.
I got a poster of him in my room. So.
He's like, with him, I feel like he was inspirational, obviously in and outside of the ring. You know what I'm saying? Holyfield will win still. Someone else agreed with me. Guess what question popped up then? Yeah, look at this, guys. I ain't joking. Someone said, "He's too slick, Chris Single. He's too fine to be what? He's too fine to be my man."
What?
He's too fine to be single. Maybe that's what I think. That's what she meant.
You put that.
I'm just reading it out. That's what it says there. Guys, we talking to Chris about boxing, all right? You go and them. Leave that in the
So
that's funny. He's a champion, come on, great boxer. You got nothing but love on him, man.
What can I say?
Nothing but love. Come on, Too Slick. Nothing but love. You're doing something right. Let's put it that way. You're doing something right. What do you do when you're not training?
When I'm not training?
Yeah.
I like to chill. I like to read books.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, I like to read a lot still. So
that's so cute. What are you reading?
Right now, I'm not reading, but I'm listening to Sense book whilst recent. So.
Oh, nice. And I know you used Tupac's song on one of your videos. Did you use that? Was that done for you, or?
I walked out to one of Tupac's tunes.
Yeah, I see that. Was that you chose that, or?
What song was it? It was Hail Mary.
Yeah, and I see another one on your page as well. Yeah, okay. I like that because that's fight talk straight away. You're coming out to Tupac. I mean, you definitely coming out for war. You know what I mean? You're definitely coming out to win at the end of the day. That's another one of my idols. Who are you gonna go for next after you beat that? This ain't my words. After you beat that waste man from Bracknell.
Boy, whoever won it can get it.
He's like ready for whoever. I like that.
Anyone that wants to point the gun at me, let's go.
Real fighters talk.
Of course, we gotta get. Everyone can get it.
No, I like that. You're hungry for it, man. You're hungry for it. I like that. So what about your fitness regime? How do you keep fit? I know most people do. I've seen them like they're skipping, they're running. But what's your main thing that you feel that helps you stay obviously on top shape, right? Because that's so important, of course.
Running for me, but the main thing for me is getting the rounds in sparring, man. I love to, literally, I just love to just get the rounds in because it keeps me thinking, you know what I mean? And it gives me that, what I'm going to get in the ring, this is like 98% of what's going to, do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What the real thing is. So I like to get more time sparring, man.
Who do you think will win if Tyson Fury vs Anthony Joshua? On the spot.
That's a tough one still, I can't lie. Listen, Tyson Fury's doing well right now. He's looking unbeaten. He demolished Deontay Wilder. Yeah. And obviously Anthony Joshua had one of the biggest comebacks of the year last year. Yeah. So he done well to get his titles back. But right now I'm going for Fury, man.
Okay, cool. Who's that? Liz Biz says definitely Anthony Joshua. Do you know what? I'm sure a lot of girls on here are going to say Anthony Joshua, obviously. A lot of girls are going to be like AJ. But we'll We'll take your word for that because you know more than us probably. What round you gonna beat Luther in? Oh, I like this.
I don't know. Give me a round. Give me a round. What round shall I go for?
I think maybe like 5th.
Like 5, 6, isn't it? I would say that.
You reckon too?
I would say give me 6 rounds.
Someone said 8. Someone said 5th. So yeah. Alpha World.
I don't think the fight will go more than 6 rounds. Me personally.
Yeah, you don't think it'll go more than that, innit?
Just because I know, obviously, my IQ is very high.
Yeah.
He just can't beat me. He just can't beat me.
I love it.
He's been trying to pull out of the fight already.
Oh, really?
And trust me.
Everyone's going in for you tonight. What is going on? I'm not gonna I don't want to make him uncomfortable. I ain't gonna expect you to answer this, but I'm just showing you, like, you're getting a lot of love here. I'm just saying. You know? All right. I want you to take on Eubank Jr. Is that an option?
Not right now. I think obviously he's 4 weight classes above me or 3. So I'm not looking at him right now. I'm looking at the welterweight division, you know?
Yeah.
And that's where I'm heading at still. That's all. Anyone in the welterweight division, I'm onto. So
you're like, come for me.
Until I become a middleweight, then I'll worry about you.
Yeah.
But for now, it's all about the welterweight division.
Yeah. Luther Clay is underrated, but you win easy work. Oh, I like. Do you say he's underrated?
He is underrated, but if you look at him as a fighter, he only fights one way. I don't think he can fight on the back foot. Yeah, I don't think it's not like that. So, I would like to fight McKinson soon.
Oh, really?
I think he's in that position where it would be silly for him to fight me now. I need to get to a decent level of position for me to fight him. So right now, I don't think he will take the fight. And I understand because of the level where he's at and where he's got himself to. So his manager wouldn't, if his manager's smart, and I know their managers are smart, I know they wouldn't advise him to fight me. Right. But if it got to a position where he had to, I've got a title, he's got a title, I will take that fight in a heartbeat.
Yeah. No, oh, if only that could, hopefully one day.
Yeah.
Well, okay, they don't want that work yet. Jeez, they're not ready, basically, yeah? What they saying?
I say.
I like that. You know, you've got a lot of supporters. If you weren't doing boxing, what else do you think you would be doing? Is there any other second passion? You know, a lot of people got like 2-3 things that they love what they do.
I don't know, I don't know.
This is just you.
I don't see myself doing anything else.
Really? But see, that's nice. That's how you must be putting 100% of yourself in that one thing. And obviously you must really love what you do, like to the point where that is like you can't see yourself doing anything else.
Yeah, no, 100%.
So, you found boxing young. What age did you start?
When I was 8.
8, gosh, man, you're 2 years younger than my nephew. Wow.
Yeah.
I used to take my nephew boxing actually like twice. Like I used to take him like every single week as well.
Okay.
Now he likes football, so what can I do?
You gotta let them go.
Cool. I don't know who that is, but I'm hoping you do.
I don't know how old Freezy is, How old is Freezy? I know there's a few people that I'm not too sure how old Freezy is still.
Someone said 29. There you go. What about this one? This person's got a really good question. What's your opinion on Freezy being paid money? Who wins?
Boy, that's a good fight, Obviously, you know me, like I said, I'm a boxing man. So, for me, someone that can box always beats the fighter. So, I'm going to go with JP because he boxes.
Okay.
Boxer, 10 times out of 10, a boxer will always beat a fighter.
Right, got you. Okay.
100%.
I hear you.
10 times out of 10, a boxer will always beat a fighter. Know that.
Yeah. Do you think you'll beat Fowler?
He's a big. I've sparred Fowler a few times. He's a big guy. He's not. Me personally, the guy is not a light middle. I think he's a solid middle, and he'll do things in that division. But I always think he'll always be that a weight or 2 weight classes above me anyway. But me, I'll beat anyone. Bring them, I'll beat them. So
really confidence. Didn't know JP was watching.
JP's watching there, isn't it? Let me see.
Like, I hope you smashed this guy. Pulled out the Ohio thing.
Yeah, you're supposed to fight my guy Ohio.
Okay.
Yeah, a couple, like I think it was last year they were supposed to fight, but his manager cancelled the whole show because he knew he was gonna lose.
But so you basically think, oh, he thought he was going to lose, so he just didn't.
He pulled the whole show. He didn't know that.
Damn. How does a bout go against you and Ben and Kelly?
I knocked them both out. I knocked them out. I'm not coming to try win on points with them guys because they're highly favored more than me. So
okay.
it's either a knockout or on points. It's not going my way.
And I bet you love, like, it must feel so good in it when you prove people wrong. When you prove it out as wrong, it must feel so good.
Of course, gotta be done.
I see something else about that on your page. You won and all, and you was like, yeah, they had their money on, you know, this other guy, and you were like, but they were wrong. I loved that. What advice would you give someone that wants to start boxing?
I think the best thing is you just got to ask yourself some good questions like, do you really want, because boxing is a hard sport. Amateur boxing is who's the best at your weight category. As a pro, who's got more of a business sense but can sort of fight. So for me, I think the best thing to do is just, this is a, how can I explain it? This sport is an unforgiving sport. So you have to have that in your mind.
Okay.
You have to have that dedication and determination will get you far in this game, and obviously hard work. So if you're willing to do all of them three things that I just mentioned, go ahead. The sky's the limit.
Yeah. See, yeah. So it's a lot more than what you'd think about, you know, from coming from someone that's not obviously in boxing. Like, it's a lot more to, that's interesting. It's more to sort of consider than just sort of I think I can fight, so I'm just gonna go, you know. So that's interesting to learn. He's saying, please let him answer my one, and he's asked like quite a few questions already. I want to give someone else a chance, you guys. All right, last one before we let you go. Yeah. Would you sign with Warren or Hearn if you had the opportunity?
If I had the opportunity, I think for me right now, I'll sign with Hearn just because I got the opportunity to fight in the US, in Italy, and obviously in Spain now. So that gives me 4 places I can actually box and give me 4 different people I can fight. So I can fight someone from America.
More options, yeah.
It gives me loads of options. So yeah, I'll definitely go with her. Hearn's got the bigger platform in Sky Sports Boxing, and I would go with her.
It's still a weekday, people, yeah. He probably wants to go and eat his dinner and that, right? Any plans for tonight, Chris?
I've had my dinner. My plan is to go back on the book, listen, and obviously I'm creating a brand new vision board for myself.
Nice. I like that, man. God, you don't stop, do you? You just like, you're like thinking the next move. Yeah, I like that. Inspiring, man.
What do you make of Ben? Said you talk too much. Oh, he's saying, talking about Conor Ben, he said that I talk too much. Boy, everyone's calling him out, isn't it? He's got a massive target on his head. So, yeah, people just want to fight. He takes it emotionally. But for me, I don't care about the guy. My focus is on him right now.
Yeah, you seem really focused. Like, you seem like you're just like, almost like, you know, them horses, what they wear, is it blinkers or something? You're just kind of like, you know, and I love that. I really, really love that. Oh, well, thank you so much. And thanks to everyone that's joined. I know there's like more questions popping up, but we got like, guys, he really was like, yes, I get to interview the first boxer that I've ever interviewed. So, you know, I was really hyped for you today. Thank you for all that. And thank you for answering all the questions. Well, and yeah, man, please, I'd love to have you back on the show at some point anyways. Yeah, we'd love to follow your journey and keep up with what you're doing, because I feel like there's only one way, and that's up. You going up.
Of course.
I believe that, man, 100%. All right, thank you so much for joining us, and I will speak to you soon. I'll send you the link.
All right then.
Thanks, Chris. Have a good evening.
You too.
Bye.